Welcome everyone to another episode of Samurai Station with my friend here Sultan.
Yeah,
We're happy to have you guys for
we
the second
are.
episode.
We are back. I hope the first episode was very fruitful, full of info, and we got
Fruitful.
a lot of info and comments. So we hope you're gonna give us way more than before. So let's go for the second
Yeah,
one.
actually, thank you for your support.
Yes,
Yeah,
it means a lot actually. When you just start something and you're always ready to get comments, to get like clear, like any feedback of the viewers. So it's really
yeah, definitely.
important for us. Okay.
We really appreciate it. Thank you guys.
So we
Keep
are
it up.
back. Second episode, UFC 302.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's an amazing event again. UFC 301 passed, King of Rio did everything, and we're back with the main fight. Islam Makhachev against Poirier. What do you think of, everyone takes out Dustin Poirier, the diamond. Everyone thinks that he is finished. He can't do it anymore. Actually,
why?
they thought,
Why do you think he's finished?
I don't know.
Just because of his loss? His last loss? What?
By the way, he came back with the win against that French guy.
Exactly.
So he had a good fight against that guy. Props to him. But when you go against Islam Makhachev, he is just best like brother of Khabib, and Khabib.
I don't
Just-
like it when they say the best brother of Khabib. Because
Yeah, but
Islam
it is the
himself,
truth.
he has a name. Like,
Islam Makhachev, of course,
yeah, I mean, he made a name for himself.
He's pound for pound.
Exactly. So
Pound for pound
I don't like the
champion.
idea when they say Khabib's brother. No, man. Khabib was something else. Islam is something else.
Brother, you're going to the wrong side, because when you say like this, Khabib left such a big legacy.
No, he
And-
did. Yeah, definitely.
And let's be honest, like Khabib's father was the guy behind their all success, and
That's true.
we spoke about it in the last episode, and we're gonna say it again, that the Abdul Manap's legacy has like created a lot of monsters, and they are now leading Bellator, leading UFC, ONE FC, PFL, everything you name it, they are in there, bro. So
no, definitely. His father, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I don't like when Khabib's name comes next to Islam. It's like it takes away all Islam's
credit,
work. Yeah,
you mean he takes out his credit?
Yeah, I don't like that because Islam himself has been, demolishing this division so far. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I agree on that. I agree on that Islam has he's way more. His stand up is way different.
it's way better than
Yeah,
Khabib's, I think.
yeah, like he does everything in stand up.
Exactly.
Like he has good hands. He had good defense.
Jiu-jitsu, like he defeated the Brazilian guy
Yeah, the one you forgot his name. Yeah, with the glasses.
with
on?
the glasses.
Yeah, Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he did it
So-
in an easy way. But at the end of the day, bro, let's talk about the stylistic style, their styles and their fights, and let's think of how it's gonna end up. What do you think?
Let-
Islam Makhachev.
Let me
against
ask you
Dustin
first. What do you think?
I will be honest, I like Dustin Poirier. I know what he did for UFC. He's a vet. He's been there since, I don't know, since 12, 14 years already. Whenever people take him off, he always comes back and does something like you never imagined. So no one takes him out from this fight.
He did. He said this might be my last fight.
No, he said it. He said it that regardless of outcome, like he's gonna finish his career. I mean, we will be very sad.
Yeah, I mean, it's really sad. And I think, how old is he? He's not that old.
He's not that old. He's
No.
34, 35.
34, he's still in his prime.
But bro, like he's been fighting since long.
I know.
Like let's be honest, he's been fighting since, I don't know, 10, 12 years minimum. He's fighting. So I think he's tired. All this damage, all this preparation, all these training camps. He has kids. So
I
for
think
sure.
he's going to come back. Maybe retire
Another
for a year.
comeback?
Yeah, just like Aldo.
Jose Aldo
yeah,
style?
exactly. I think he's going to
Or-
come. It's too
or,
early.
Cejudo.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Yeah.
it's too early for them. They were not raised, but this was their life.
Yeah, exactly.
So now he's thinking of
It's so
becoming
hard.
a family man and move out. And why I brought this up is because now if he had fans that were if there were fans that were in between both of them, like basically I told you in the last episode as well, I mentioned
yeah.
this division There's so many
Star.
superstars.
Yeah,
Excuse me. There's so many superstars that people love that it's hard when they face each other, you know. Then you sometimes you even don't know who you support until he gets punched in the face. Oh no, I don't want him to lose. You know, something like that. But now that he says he wants to go out, it's you want him to win as a something he might have, although he was an interim. But you're like no, but then it destroys the division.
Yeah.
Let Islam win. Like come on,
especially
in this case,
against Islam.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been so like well in this division. So and what I think, look, if we
Prediction,
go, if we go with the fight, I just said about Dustin's few fights before, KO'd by Gaethje, came back against this French guy. He finished him. Everything's perfect. Now he's going for another last shot. He's been training so good. I mean, I see and he's so ready. Even all his podcasts you see with the guys, he's like pumped up and he's just, you know, he even said that I'm going to finish Islam Makhachev like that much.
There's a possibility.
Like, but knowing Islam Makhachev, brother, this guy, you know, he's not like maybe a perfect fighter, but he is somewhere there. Like he has everything. Like he has those hands. He knows the distance. He has nice leg kicks, bro. He has everything.
He does have everything.
Like ground game, clinch,
Bro,
submissions.
Like, look, Khabib is a legend, right?
Of course.
But most of his fights, it's ground and pound. Take them down, keep them there. This guy can do that.
Yeah, of course.
He can. People say, "Oh no," but he cannot keep people down. No, he can do that. But he likes stand up. He even mentioned it. No, I like stand up. I want to knock people out. That's why he has that one loss, because he kept going stand, and that's how Khabib's dad was predicting.
Hook. Yeah,
exactly. So because Islam is more exciting, he wants a more exciting fight, you know. So he has everything. He basically has grappling, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, stand-up, kicks, boxing, everything. He has everything. So makes it more dangerous for him in terms of fighting a stand-up guy. You know, he might get caught like he did with this one loss, right?
Yeah.
But it also makes people more excited to watch him, you know?
Of course.
It's a different, better version, as they say, Khabib 2.0.
You know, let's again, like, maybe we're a bit left out with the prediction. I want to tell you something.
Yeah.
Until now, since Khabib finished his career, I didn't see, watching all the fights of everyone in all the divisions, the control that he had on the ground, the way he mauled people, the way he just hold them. They could never go out from the ground when they were with Khabib. I never saw this, period. We saw Volkanovski going out from his ground game against Islam Makhachev in their first fight. He was just going out.
That's true.
You couldn't keep him.
That's true, yeah.
You know? So Khabib, like 2.0, I think is a bit too much, but I think, yeah, he has some different things in him. So hats off for him, but I think still he needs a lot of things in front of him. He's still young, he's just 32, and he has things ahead of him. But what I think, Islam going against Dustin, trust me, and I think how it's gonna go is not gonna go distance. I think it's not gonna go judges score. It's gonna be by finish. How it's gonna finish in this, I might predict, but might be wrong. I think it's gonna be ground and pound
By Islam.
by Islam Makhachev. And he's gonna get him down in the third or fourth round. Just make him tired. Keep trying some submissions to make Dustin Poirier defend the submissions, and then getting tired and just going on top of him and just giving those punches. I think Dustin is tired of getting choked. So, and even giving that guillotine, everyone is going like, Dustin, go for a guillotine, go. I think that guillotine, he needs to stop it. Like, honestly, it takes so much power from him. He doesn't need it. Like, so exactly. I think, it's going to be finished, but we don't know. We always take off Dustin Poirier from all the fights. We think, he's finished, he's gone, and boom, he does something crazy. Like last fight, I thought that guy gonna finish Dustin Poirier on the stand-up. But what happened next? I can talk about this fight a lot. I think there was a lot of mistakes from the other guy, that he did a lot of crazy exchanges that he didn't need to, and he got caught. But I still feel Islam Makhachev gonna finish Dustin Poirier in the 4th round by just ground and pound.
Interesting.
Of course.
Interesting.
So what do you think? Okay, I think it makes sense, but what about you? What do you think of this?
Yours definitely makes sense, and I think it's what most people think.
Yeah.
But
you tell me, what do you think?
look, Islam, he likes stand-up.
Of course.
And Dustin, this is a great matchup for him if he
Yeah.
continues stand-up. So I want Islam to win, and I think he will win regardless, but there's a vision in my head that sees Islam getting,
Caught?
yeah.
That much?
No, not that much. Just, you play things in your head.
Yeah,
you
you
try to see
envision,
what-
you
yeah,
envision
envision,
things.
yeah.
Yeah, it comes in the head.
Exactly. So I think there's a good chance if he just goes for stand-up, doesn't mix up. I think Islam should tire him by taking some few takedowns early on to take away his power,
Yeah, of course.
So, or maybe even leg kicks, more leg kicks and stuff, Stand-up alone itself, I think it's dangerous game for Islam at this game.
But who you gonna? Who,
Islam, definitely.
okay, but who you think gonna be the number one there? Like, who's gonna pressure? Who's
Pressure
gonna get the
Islam.
center?
I think Islam.
Islam?
Yeah, because with takedowns, in terms of takedowns, like, okay, 1-2 combination and then go for the leg.
No, I mean like when the fight starts, who you think gonna get the center and make the pressure? Is it gonna be Dustin or Islam?
I reckon it should be Islam.
I think Dustin. I think it's gonna be Dustin. I don't know why. I feel like Dustin is more like wants to just exchange, but Islam needs to go for a takedown. I think the center will be for Dustin. I don't know. This is my first thing, that Dustin is gonna come forward a lot. He likes to go forward. He likes to go for the exchanges. But yeah.
That's why I think Islam should, mix it up and try to take him down, definitely.
Of course,
to tire
of
him
course,
out,
of
tire him
course.
out.
You don't take this guy down, he's gonna stand up with you 10 rounds. So
Exactly.
you don't need that.
Yeah.
You need Dustin Poirier to make him tired, to have that power that he has in first rounds in his hands, to not have those kicks that he has, those reflexes to make them a bit, slower, and then, do your job like he does. Yeah, it's
And
a
be
good
careful
call.
when you're kicking Dustin. We all saw what happened to Conor.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yes. Bravo. I just wanted to take this point out. I don't want to talk about it a lot,
Yeah.
but I just want to bring it out because I think everyone saw what's going on with Conor. You saw his videos now, like they're all online on Instagram.
About?
What he's doing now, you see a difference. Chandler having like 3-4 trainings in a day.
Yeah.
Conor
He's not
McGregor
taking him easy. Yeah.
But Conor McGregor is partying in the club.
Yeah, that's
He
what
did-
I'm saying. He's taking him too lightly, and Chandler is. We're getting off topic, but I just want to say this too. Chandler is
I like this
stand-up
guy.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
He has the wrestling. He also has everything.
But
He has a.
Okay.
His chin is not the strongest, and Conor has the power.
yeah,
But if he doesn't get caught, either one of them, it's a knockout game. I feel
You
like
know-
it's a knockout game.
when I saw the video coming online and he's in the club just doing stupid things, it reminded me of of who? Ryan Garcia doing this game, this mental game of what, Chandler, I'm not getting ready for you. I'm not training. I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna be an easy fight to win, and Chandler's gonna go easy on trainings and blah blah blah. And then what's happening? Ryan Garcia against Haney. Boom. Ryan Garcia
But
beats him.
Chandler is. I know
But
what you mean. I get your point.
like, is it a game plan or is it some game that makes like mentally Chandler to think, this guy is not doing anything. I'm gonna eat him.
I think Conor is trying to act in a way to give him self-confidence, maybe. Because, look, when he was on his prime, I'm not saying he's not on his prime now. Definitely.
No, for sure, no.
So when he was in his prime, he had that mindset that
Of course.
anyone comes in
He was
front of
just
me,
training.
yeah,
He was just training.
He was just
Yeah,
training
yeah.
everything. But now, after a few losses here and there, against Nate, we don't want to get into Mayweather, that's different.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then he lost against Dustin twice. Exactly.
Yeah.
He lost against Dustin twice. And both fights he was actually losing. So So there was no chance of him beating him. So he needs to somehow hype himself up to get the confidence, to get into that mental game that he knows no matter what he's gonna win. So maybe he's posting, but I don't think it's to full Chandler, because Chandler, no matter what, he's been training for years now for Conor.
Yeah, he's been only getting ready for this fight.
See you at the top. That's what he says. See you at the top. Like,
but why, if we say, why is Conor doing this? Why is not being so serious about his training?
He's boosting his own confidence. He's boosting his own confidence. You know, like fake it till you make it, but it's not for the audience. It's just for himself.
Maybe, but I think he's gonna. I don't want to go into this fight. This fight needs a separate thing to talk about. But I think Conor is not gonna do anything in this fight. I might be wrong. Conor fans are a lot out there watching us and gonna hate us, but I'm gonna say what I see. This guy is not ready, and what he's doing is just damaging himself. So all the best for Conor. Like and subscribe. By the way, we always need to say that.
I think Conor will win.
You think? Oh my God, brother!
I think he has to win. I think he has to win. For the
people,
UFC
people are like, no, for the UFC, for everything, Conor needs to win.
Look,
no, brother,
like
we speak about.
The thing is, if he loses, a lot of good potential matchups for him will die with it, kind of.
Yeah, but there are a lot of things will come for Chandler. Why not?
If he wins, he can go with Islam. You know, oh my God, there's so many fights he can have.
It's a bit bad blood, but
I just want him to win. No matter, I like Chandler a lot too. Like I said, this division just drives you crazy. But I like Chandler too. But if Chandler wins, you know, it's okay. He won, yeah, cool. But if Conor wins, Islam. There's Islam.
Of course, there is Khabib behind it.
There's even Dustin.
This is what I'm saying.
There's too many fights.
This UFC 303 needs a separate podcast because there are so many scenarios we can talk about you can't even imagine, because there are so much things in our head.
We probably need 2-3 episodes just
for this. Definitely. But let's wrap up the Makhachev against Poirier. So I put Makhachev 4th round ground and pound. You put
ground and pound 3rd or 4th round.
So same.
Yeah.
Makhachev.
Yeah.
Okay. So both of us will put this prediction. I think is fair. But okay, just by the way, I just named the guy that he fought before and he wanted. Sorry, I just said the guy. It's actually Benoit Saint-Denis. He is a good fighter and he has a lot of crazy finishes. He's a stand-up guy, but I just forgot his name. This is the guy, by the way, Benoit Saint-Denis. Yeah. He's a cool guy. I like the way he fights, but in that fight, it wasn't him at all. Okay, so we go...
Oh, I like this fight too, the second fight.
The second fight?
Yeah, the second fight.
Yeah. By the way, did you know that co-main event here is actually 5 rounds fight?
Yeah, it should be. Is it?
Yeah, it is a 5 round.
Co-main event usually should be a 5 round fight.
No, not all the time. And there is no title, by the way. There is no title on the
I know there's no title,
on the line.
But it's the co-main event and it's a UFC fight card. It's not a fight line.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Before we go, let's go. 5 rounds. You know Strickland. You know Paulo Costa. Just let's talk about the rounds. Just rounds. Who gonna get it? Who will win? We know Paulo Costa, Borrachina.
He's a beast.
Crazy fighter.
Yeah.
But 4th round, 5th round, you see him breathing a lot. He starts to get tired. All those muscles, all the mass that he has starts to work. You see he starts to get a lot. But you saw Sean Strickland. He just was in 3 fights, 5 rounds.
1-2.
Easy. Just easy 5 rounds for him. Okay. 5 rounds, 2 fighters. Who will win?
I won. Maybe this
I will put on Strickland.
Yeah, no,
like
Strickland,
all the money.
I was thinking about prediction wise.
Like no. Let's just first this and then we go predictions because I want to go
Strickland,
only on Strickland, right? So that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, now you tell me what do you think?
Although Costa is a beast, he's a beast.
Paulo Costa, of course.
He is
Secret
a beast.
Juice.
Like
Secret Juice.
When I was first watching, I was like, this guy is a middleweight.
He's so big.
He's
so
massive.
big, bro.
Yeah.
He's huge.
He's huge. He has good combos. He's a good fighter, definitely.
yeah.
He's been fighting for the title like quite a few times, but Strickland is
Amazing.
yeah.
So what do you
Just
think?
want
Just
to-
just tell me about this fight. What do you think? How it's gonna go? And
decision.
okay, decision by who?
Strickland winning.
Strickland winning.
Majority.
Decision.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna be very close?
No, majority. Not close.
Unanimous, you mean?
Yeah.
Unanimous decision is like when done,
Yeah.
like 50-47, 50-47.
Yeah.
Because majority is like draw, and then one just referee just gives
Ah,
a
yeah?
third referee
Okay.
gives
My
it's
bad,
a
my
majority
bad.
decision.
Okay.
So okay, you give unanimous decision by Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice actually.
Like as you mentioned, after the fourth round on, Costa is gassed out a bit.
Yeah,
and this guy puts pressure. This guy puts pressure.
puts a lot of
too
pressure.
much.
But this thing he learned now, I don't know from where he got this thing. It just comes at you at all time. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
I think Costa is gonna try to take him down.
You think?
Yeah, I think he might try to take him down.
Maybe, yeah. Costa is good also in grappling and wrestling. Fight against Yoel Romero. Oh my God, it was a crazy fight. Nobody could take each other down. So you're right in this. He can take him down, by the way. I'm sure that Strickland had a lot of issues with this ground game. But Strickland got knocked out by Pereira. You don't think Borrachina, Paulo Costa can finish him off?
Power wise, look, he can. Look, this
Or
is
Pereira
the fight.
is a
This is a
different
fight
beast.
game. This is a fight game. Anyone can get knocked out. Anderson Silva got knocked out on his prime, right? Playing too much. But I'm not saying he's gonna play too much, but like anyone can get caught at this game. But comparing Costa with Pereira, no. Power difference is huge. How many knockouts does this guy have?
Not many, honestly. Yeah, he just had it in an early career when he was coming. He had a lot, but then later on,
Yeah.
I mean, look, even all the divisions are so crazy, bro. Like top 10, how you can have a finish against these guys? Like it's so hard. They're so strong in
For Pereira,
middleweight.
he'll finish.
Pereira, we say, brother, he just goes now for a third belt in heavyweight. So of course, that left hook has a lot of power. Sean Strickland, Paulo Costa. You know, I like both guys. They're going for a title. I know there is gonna be another fight in UFC Riyadh that's gonna go also for a title. Elimination is Khamzat Chimaev against Whittaker. But if I talk about these two guys and who deserve more the title shot, I think it's Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh,
He
we are
has
going
done-
to that fight?
No,
Okay.
I'm not going for that
Whittaker?
fight. I'm saying like because this fight is gonna be within 3 weeks. There will be 2 title elimination fights. Here, a winner of this guys, and we have a winner
Yeah,
of
okay.
that fight. So someone is gonna fight against Duplessis.
Khamzat, yeah, for sure. I mean, Whittaker is
Sean
been-
Strickland, we saw him already against Duplessis, right? Robert Whittaker, we saw him against Duplessis. Only we didn't see Paulo Costa and we didn't see Khamzat Chimaev. But Paulo Costa in the last fight, he lost against Robert Whittaker. So, you know, the cards are. I know that styles make fights. Like we never know. Maybe Paulo Costa gonna finish Duplessis. But what we still didn't see is some mysterious guy coming and doing something crazy. And I think it's Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat Chimaev, the boards is someone.
He can get caught though. Remember his fight against that other Brazilian?
Yeah, against yes, Durinho against Durinho.
Yeah.
But there, he just went out of plan. Let's be honest. He just didn't listen to the coaches. He just wanted to finish the Gilbert Burns, and he just started to get crazy.
But he get dropped down.
He got dropped, of
against
course.
Gilbert.
And
So-
he fought like,
And Gilbert is a small middleweight. He's a welterweight.
yeah, but he's still big. He's still big guy.
He's still big, but like compared power to Pereira,
Brother, we cannot
Yeah.
compare that guy. Let's put that guy's power.
but
separate.
okay. This part though. Pereira has the knockout power, yeah.
Yeah,
But does he have takedown defense?
but this is what I'm saying. Yeah, you see,
You see,
that's the thing.
I think it's
Styles make fights.
Man, it will be an easy fight for Chimaev.
So this is the thing, you see.
I hope he beats Whittaker. I like Whittaker too. He's a very nice
We
guy.
love Whittaker,
Yeah,
Robert
he's
Whittaker.
an amazing guy. He's been on the top. He's still on the top. But yeah, shit. Got me
Okay,
excited.
let's now. You said that Strickland's gonna win by decision.
Yeah.
I believe I'll put the same. Honestly, I know how Strickland fights. He's very smart. He knows the distance. He just knows when to punch, when to kick, the movements, the pressure. As you say, the main thing is the pressure. As we said, one of the most important things in the fight, if someone puts the pressure on you, because once you get pressured, you start to get tired, you start to think a lot, you start to move right and left, and you start to get tired. So I think it's going to happen the same. And Borrachina, Paulo Costa going to get a lot of damage. And by points, I think Sean Strickland is going to win the fight.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be a unanimous decision. But again, Sean Strickland, for sure. I think he will win 50-48, 50-48 in all of them. But again, Duplessis. What do you think of Duplessis? And is he really that good that he's a champion in this crazy division? When you talk about Duplessis, like you saw him fighting, we watched his fights together, but do you think is that strong? Do you think he can still be a champion for a long time?
Who did he beat again last fight?
Last fight, Strickland. He beat Strickland.
Yeah,
he took the belt from him.
Yeah, that's right.
And before that, he knocked out.
Bro, I totally forgot about this.
He finished. Robert Whittaker, by the way. Yeah. So yeah, he finished Robert Whittaker.
Yeah.
Like because of Robert Whittaker's finish, he got the chance to fight for the belt, and then he won it by decision. Like it was a it was a split decision. By the way, it wasn't unanimous or something. But
the South African.
Yeah, the South African guy. But okay, now we know Sean Strickland, Paulo Costa, Khamzat Chimaev, Robert Whittaker. Adesanya is still off. And who do you think? Oh my God, brother, please, Chris Weidman.
No, my number one,
please.
Chris Weidman.
Is he still fighting?
Yeah, bro, he's
he
fighting.
He retired.
Habibi, he didn't retire.
Brother, that eye poke. What was that?
No, what? Hey,
brother.
Sultan.
Brother,
we are co-hosts. Don't make us get into
that eye poke. No, it's not gonna get. I'm
Chris
happy
Weidman, I love you. You are my favorite fighter. You will always be.
The American
the All-American. Nah, man. Nah, he had more title defense than Adesanya. Come on, second.
Chris Weidman, I'm really happy that you're still fighting. But I hope you retire soon.
Man, please, the guy is just unlucky.
Retire.
He got unlucky.
Please retire. Nah. I will never forget the fight back-to-back against Anderson Silva. I will never forget that. I have a trauma because of this guy. And I remember his father always
one of the greatest of all time.
Please relax. His father always coming to the... He is still my boy. Yeah, he was always screaming, boy, yeah. He is my boy. And what he did to Anderson Silva was lucky. Bro, first time he finished him by luck.
I'll tell you guys.
Second time he got his leg broken.
Let me just tell you one thing. How much I like Chris. How much I love Chris Weidman. Every time I watch his fights, it's like I can't watch.
What?
I like the things he goes through, the unluckiness.
What unluckiness? This is not unluckiness.
Nah, man, this guy is a great fighter.
Let's go through top 15. Where is Chris Weidman?
What do you mean?
Where is he?
What do you mean?
Where is he?
How many title defenses? Tell me. Adesanya, how many? Yeah, 4.
Adesanya had 5 or 6.
No,
he has more.
5 4? Go check. We're on UFC. Go check.
It's fine. Nah. I'm not gonna go now through Chris Weidman just to check.
He's one of the greatest middleweight. He is one of the greatest middleweight, and I think he still can make a comeback.
He reposted you, right?
He did.
Oh my God, that Chris, when you reposted this guy's video. It was a birthday. It was a birthday, maybe even more than a birthday, because he called everyone. He just started to make a party because he just reposted him.
Nah, man, I just love Chris Weidman. He's a great dude. He's a great champion.
Good guy.
He was a great champion. He on his prime, no one could beat him. You would say it too. The chin he had.
The chin, yeah.
After Rockhold fight, man, things went south. Things just. I don't know, black magic, I think. What the
What
hell happened?
black magic?
Bro, everything, he's winning the fights, he gets caught. He's winning the fights, he gets caught.
That's the thing. It's styles make fight. You need to be focused all the 5 rounds because
No,
you
the
never
thing-
know.
That's
You
the
never
thing.
know.
I think Chris Weidman can make a comeback still.
Okay, maybe he makes comeback in.
I think he just needs
jiu-jitsu.
his confidence. He just needs his confidence. I think he can beat any of these guys on the top.
Okay, no problem.
Chris Weidman.
Just bro, be yourself.
Yeah.
All right. So we went through these fights. I like that you brought up Chris Weidman.
I'm going to bring him up in every podcast.
I don't mind. I know how much you love him.
It was very hard to keep him out in the first episode.
Yeah. I don't know how you forgot this.
I didn't forget. He was in my mind, but I was like, no, I don't want us to argue.
Okay,
From the first episode.
Now, for example, we spoke about like future opponents for the middleweight, right? We spoke about
Chris Weidman,
all
definitely.
of them, 4 or 5. Chris Weidman also, you might be also contender. But let's say Islam Makhachev wins. Who do you think he needs to fight next? It's a good
I
question.
would love him to fight Gaethje, but Gaethje lost.
Gaethje lost, of course.
Gaethje lost. He beat everyone else.
You know,
Who else?
there's a guy who has a fight in Manchester. In Manchester.
Who?
Leon Edwards, mate. He gonna fight against
welterweight.
Bilal Muhammad.
Yeah, Bilal is good.
Bilal is,
also, who do you think of that fight?
This is
It's a
what
good
I'm
one,
saying.
yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be a good fight between those two, for sure. We'll talk about. I never liked Leon Edwards' style until I watched the last fight of him.
Headshot
No, not the headshot. When he fought twice, a rematch.
Yeah.
When like it was a third fight actually, but the way he just dominated Kamaru Usman, bro, it was crazy. And then he did the same thing, even worse, to Kobe Covington. I was like, sorry, I'm very sorry. I underestimated all your skills.
Covington
I
is a
thought
great
you're
fighter.
the guy that
Usman as well.
just gonna let it go, but bro, the way he did it, it was crazy. So this guy is very dangerous, bro. He's very.
That's what confidence does to you.
Let me tell you, we'll not go into a fight Bilal against Leon Edwards, but Islam Makhachev wins. What
He
do you
should go
think?
up. He should
What do
go
you
up.
think of fight against Leon Edwards?
Oh, so you think Leon will lose? I will win.
No, Islam against Leon Edwards. I think Leon Edwards. Let's say he will win. Let's say put a scenario that he wins.
Because
This
Bilal
wins.
is really good.
Of course, we will definitely
the
talk
takedowns
about
and
them.
everything.
Crazy, he has a good ground game a lot. And now, by the way, he's in Khabib's camp.
Yes, exactly.
Fully training with
That was
them.
my next point I was about to
Yeah.
mention.
So he's in Khabib's camp. A lot of ideas he's getting, confidence, some details, tips. So definitely he's gonna be ready for this guy. But still, Leon Edwards, bro, like he's dangerous. He's dangerous. What do you think? Islam Makhachev goes up for Leon Edwards in welterweight for the second belt.
For the second, just take him down, finish him.
Take him down. Kamaru Usman couldn't take Leon Edwards down.
Kamaru Usman is not Islam.
So you think he's gonna get him down and just play
Keep
on
him
the?
down, Khabib style.
But the
Let him
fight
train
starts
with Khabib.
stand up. The fight starts stand up, and the way. Look, let me tell you something. Islam doesn't shoot the double leg takedowns. He is more into coming closer, just get you in a clinch and then work it out from there, right? Very rarely you see him just shooting that double leg. But Khabib was different, like he just shoots that double leg. So here is already a small difference. Like he needs to come close to Leon Edwards. And we know that Leon Edwards is very good at keeping distance and he has so many leg kicks, like kicks, he can kick you from anywhere,
Islam
from
will
any
beat
time.
him.
Yeah,
Islam will beat him.
that much you put it.
Bro, this guy, look, Leon, before his fight against
Who?
Usman, what did you think of him?
Honestly, I thought he would lose.
Okay, exactly. You thought he would lose.
Yes.
It's
But he proved
It's a
wrong.
situation. I know he proved wrong.
Yeah.
It's been 2-3 fights, but then he's in the lucky charm, not lucky charm, because he beat them in the rematch, and the fight against Covington, he beat.
Yeah. He
One
just
of the
he beat him
strongest welterweights.
so easy, he did it.
And everyone thought he's gonna lose there too. I get it, but he's on a hype and a confidence level of a champion right now. Yeah. Islam's mentality is crazy. He thinks he can beat anyone. So in a matchup, I think Islam, he's gonna beat him. And I hope we see that fight actually.
Yeah, we might see it.
Because Islam doesn't have any other opponent, unless Conor beats that guy and calls him out. Then he might have to delay.
This is what I was thinking. Also, you said like Conor's gonna win, and then we're gonna see them fighting together. I was like, oh yeah, it might be a very big one. We're gonna have those flashbacks that we had, bro. Like,
imagine just this scenario. Imagine Conor wins, calls out Islam. There's this fight happening, chaos, whatever. Anything you might imagine, just like Khabib's throwing the thing, the bars or whatever. And Conor cuts Islam and calls out Khabib. Oh brother. My God, this is like the biggest movie ever.
Even Christopher Nolan, is on the side and just thinking, why I didn't think about this movie,
Bro, imagine, and then he calls out Khabib, and Khabib is like, I have no other choice but to go beat this guy up again.
Yeah, I think he will do it on the street. I mean, he will not fight anymore. But yeah, it is amazing, like the way you put it on, like just this guy beats him, just calls him out, and wow, like you need to go and fight for your small brother. Hey, you know what? You bullied my small brother. I'm coming for you.
Exactly.
But we don't know it's gonna happen in UFC or in the street. I hope not in the street.
Yeah.
Let's keep it professional. But Khabib loves to do that. Look
who's talking.
I will never forget this.
Keep it professional.
Yeah, I will never forget
too much drama back in high school.
Yeah, too much. But high school was high school. We don't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Put the gloves on. Go to the ring and fix it out there. Sort it out there, like not in the street. It's bad. So, okay, let's remember something. The best conference you ever watched in UFC.
Best conference?
Like conference and the best, like the way it was, crazy fights, crazy. Which one it was for you?
Khabib's conference against Conor.
McGregor, yeah. Even for me.
The way
you will never forget it. You will never forget this, bro.
I will smash your boy.
Oh yeah, tomorrow night I smash your boy, brother. This quote is in everyone's head.
No, that one. I would say Conor growing. No, man, Khabib's calmness and just giving zero.
It was,
and no, that guy that time was crazy on another level. Like he knew he's gonna eat him up.
Yeah, actually, he said it. He said, like, you're drunk, so better train rather than drinking. And then he just did so bad to him. There was a quote. If I had a chance to meet Conor, of course, it's not going to happen. But let's say, by the way, you know who I saw like 2 days ago? Diego Simeone. Yeah, I saw Diego Simeone.
Is he in Dubai?
Yeah, he is in Dubai. I saw him. I was in Aquaventure, so I'm just off topic. Like, you see, I might see someone. I just say hi to him. He said hi back, so I might see Conor as well. Who knows? So what I'm saying is, Conor McGregor, if I see him, I will ask him. There is a clear audio in the third round, after the third round, when he tells Khabib, it's just business.
Yeah.
Why did he say that? Why do you think he said it? If he was like all real and all the bad blood that he did, all the beef that they created, all this mess that was
simple answer.
Why he said it? Like, why
he was
you
getting smashed.
Yeah, he was getting mauled. By the way,
he was getting smashed.
Like, even Khabib, like, is like he knew, like,
it was basically a mercy, cry out for mercy, because he was getting pounded and he couldn't just give out.
What is in my head, I wanted to say about this. When I watched there's a footage of Conor McGregor watching Khabib against Gaethje fight. He's watching it live. And then the way Khabib finishes Gaethje, and then he just like cries and talks about his retirement. Bro, I will not lie to you. I saw Conor getting sad in that moment. I saw him for 3 seconds getting sad.
He was watching from home.
Yeah. He was watching from home.
I saw that
Bro,
clip.
he was getting sad. And once he remembered, I need to be that bad guy. again, he was like, but he was clapping for Khabib, and he was a bit sad that this guy went off, and their bad blood thing is not there anymore. But I still feel this guy respects a lot Khabib and Islam, but just he does it for business. This is what I think.
How can you hate these two guys? They don't drink, they don't party, they don't hate on anybody.
No,
they just
nothing.
train. They're family people.
Yes.
They don't trash talk. Islam maybe a little bit, but not that much.
No,
It's
Islam.
just for fun. It's his character. He has some
cool
jokes.
guys.
Yeah, but these guys, how can you hate them? Like, you might hate Khabib a little bit just because he always takes people down to the ground and didn't finish it.
The way this is what we said, like the way
It's
he
a
did
fight
it,
game. It's
no
his
one is
style.
doing it.
No one is doing it
anymore.
Exactly. If you can do it, go do it. You
Of
can't.
course, you cannot. You cannot hold the guy who weighs like 70 kg for 25 rounds.
Man, he
can't
cuts
even
your
move.
leg, you're done.
You're gone.
You're gone.
We knew this.
Yeah, it's
If he takes you
back
down-
then they're like, if a jiu-jitsu guy gets a hold of you, you're
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
No,
of
it's
course.
if Khabib cuts you, you're done.
Yeah, actually, that's way more a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy times, crazy. I miss those times. I miss those times when I was just waiting for. I was waiting for interviews to come out. I was waiting for a press conference to come out. I was waiting for a podcast they will talk about each other to come out. But now it is still there. We are watching it professionally to know everything what's going on. But
Back
the
then
excitement it was.
Remember, we used to gather just to watch the conferences.
Bro.
We used to gather just to watch UFC Embedded. We used to watch all these like with excitement, like what's happening behind the scenes.
It was crazy times, the golden times. Now,
wait, I have a question off topic.
Yeah, of course.
Which conference was the most enjoyable, you think? It doesn't have to be MMA.
The most enjoyable conference that I ever
one of
watched.
The best conferences.
Look, I will tell you two. I have it in my head. There is a conference that I watch it until now, and it's shout out to Badr Hari. Actually, I wanted, maybe we'll have time for this, but next topic for sure we'll talk about him. Why I will tell you, because Badr Hari is from a kickboxing, Glory Kickboxing. So Alex Pereira is from there as well. Badr Hari was a legend. So there was a conference where all of them, they're in the fights, and then Alistair Overeem comes there and tells that I'm gonna finish all of you. So because Alistair Overeem was an MMA fighter, he comes to kickboxing, he beats everyone, and again he goes to the podium and says that I'm gonna finish you all again, bro. You know what happened? Badr Hari goes to get the mic. He wishes him good luck for the next fight, but he tells him that I hope we'll meet, and he tells him I will finish you in 3 minutes.
Yeah, I watched that fight.
Bro, and he did it.
Yeah, I watched that conference.
This was the most craziest conference I ever watched. But the second best one for sure is when Khabib and McGregor were there. Like, I cannot.
Really? Look, I'll give you a hint.
The most enjoyable.
Mayweather against Conor.
Bro, this one was.
Those conferences. What this one? We used to.
Are talking sport.
We're talking sport as well. We used to gather.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Hours before the show with whole setting, food, drinks, and everything. Non-alcoholic drinks.
Yeah, of course, no. Chips and Sprite. That's it. Chips and Sprite or popcorn. It was like this, actually.
I know, but the way you say it, you make them believe it's not
of
true.
course, this is the thing.
Chips and Sprite.
Yes, it was.
Thank God you didn't say milk and cake.
No.
Okay, so that conference we used to sit and watch, and we were like, okay, it's 1-0. Oh, it's 1-1. It's 2-1.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
No, that conference was something else. Toronto. And
they
UK,
did everywhere.
Everywhere, man. They did everywhere. I think that was one of the best conferences.
Yeah, actually.
Everybody shout, me with it.
Yeah. I don't know if we can say.
I know. We'll beep it out.
Yeah, we'll beep it out. But look, I agree with that, because the way that these guys did it, because it was like a boxing and UFC creating a conference. So one conference, like you can see Dana White is leading it. The other one, you can see Mayweather's team is the one is creating it. Like their fans is here, their fans is there. But I felt even until now that Conor nailed all the conferences. Like he nailed everything.
The part where, you know, he calls his backup Mayweather. It was in USA, and he throws money on him.
Yes.
That time, I felt so sorry for Conor.
Yes. He sits in the chair and just throws money.
It's $1 bills. That's how much you're worth.
Yeah. That was
that one. I think
actually,
that part he destroyed.
I just forgot about this, honestly, because you know what?
That was the only conference he lost.
Let me say honestly, why I forgot about it. I respect Conor a lot.
Yeah.
I like the way he fights. I watch him all the time, but I don't like Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, no.
Just period. I don't like Floyd Mayweather because why? When you name yourself you're the best ever, means you're not the best ever. You don't need to talk for yourself. You need people. You need fans.
Can
you
I
need
say
other
one thing?
fans.
I'm sorry for interrupting. There was one thing that Mike Tyson said about this, which I think was beautiful.
I think I know where you're going, but just say it.
He said, you don't even take your kids to school.
Yes.
How can you call yourself the best?
Yes, exactly. You need guards, you need security to get your kids to the school. Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got goosebumps.
You need to be people's champ.
Yeah.
You need people to love you, to see you, and you know, and he's not even close there.
No.
There is a video.
Ali, no one is close to his realm. As
no way,
Mike Tyson says.
No way.
I'm just quoting Mike Tyson.
I don't put Mayweather even top 10.
I'm not a professional boxer, so it's just a sideline point of view. I'm just quoting one of, if not the best boxers, Mike Tyson.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just quoting him. Exactly.
This is what I'm saying. Like, if you talk about boxing, and we're gonna have a beautiful podcast about boxing.
We will have.
I don't put Mayweather in top 10 even. I don't care he's 50-0. I don't care about that because I can say so many fights that were rigged. Maidana's fights were rigged. So
I consider Manny Pacquiao better than him.
So of course he is. Manny Pacquiao is a man. So absolute champion of how many weight divisions. So
we might have a lot of haters now.
I don't care. I don't like Mayweather. I don't think he's the greatest. I don't think even he's in top 10 when it comes to the boxing heart. So we went off topic, but I really like the way we went and how we brought up things.
Yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
Regarding conferences, I think it was UFC 184, 82, where you had John Jones as a champion. Daniel Cormier there. There was Conor McGregor, where he
makes fun of
everyone. He fights with everyone. Who's that guy?
This is
the cowboy behind him.
I remember.
There was Chris Weidman as a champion with Luke Rockhold.
Who the hell is that guy? He makes fun of the guy.
That was one of the best because no one was safe there. Everyone was just going at each other.
Yes.
And that time, Conor was going against the other Brazilian guy who was a champion.
Yeah, it was Dos Anjos.
Rafael Dos Anjos. But at that time, everyone was going off towards Conor because he just fought Chad Mendes. Chad Mendes was like, fight me in 2 weeks' notice, mother. You know what? And I'll show you.
Yeah.
And all these things. So I think that's my second favorite conference.
He told this one to Jeremy Stevens. The guy.
Yeah, Jeremy Stevens.
Who the hell is that guy?
Who the hell is that guy? He was compared to yeah.
Let's be honest. When Conor is there is always a show.
There's always a show, definitely.
So we cannot take out from him. We know what he did
showman,
for the sport.
He's a fighter.
What he did for the UFC. And I just wish him all the best. But he needs to be more serious about his preparation because
when you get some certain amount of money and you didn't have it, and you just lose that motivation to fight as much as you used to.
You know, I like Khabib's quote when he said, when he was very young, like it was 2013, 14, even maybe 15. He said actually he says it in Russian. He says what do you want to do? What do you want to tell to people? He said, I want to show people that money is nothing. Because when I will have all the money, and I'll show them that money is nothing. So, and he did it. He has so much money in him, and he doesn't care about it. It didn't change him. So this is mental game. What is your value? What do you worth? Do you worth going out and chilling, or you need to focus in your fight? So, anyways, best of luck for Conor McGregor. We need a good fight. We need a good fight against Chandler.
Yeah.
As I said,
I hope he wins. Although I like Chandler a lot, I really hope he wins because when he wins, it opens a lot of opportunities and a lot of good
Yes.
shows to come up.
Yes,
So
I 100% agree with that. I know Conor is still one of the main guys for the business. And Dana
old is
White,
he?
he's 34 like this.
34-5, I think. So
Yeah.
he still has a couple of years in him.
So,
Yeah.
but he still needs to be more serious because he doesn't have the same health, he doesn't have the same reflexes, he doesn't have the same skills, the same duration. Anything is not the same when he was 30.
In
So-
his last fight, he broke his.
yeah, you see,
Yeah.
and he kicks. He always make kicks with his leg. Now
Exactly.
he shows that.
So,
he does, but-
actually, he might get. Let's see that fight. What happens?
yeah.
All right. So,
Just
what-
wanted to say before we wrap up, I want to say a very important thing. One of my friends, Sarwar Hamidov, I met him actually. So humble and nice guy. He is, I think, 14-0 in Bellator. He fights in Dublin in 22nd June. So Sarwar, brother, wish you all the best. Inshallah to bring us the W, the victory, and then we'll meet you here. And we might have him for a podcast, by the way.
Yeah, definitely.
He's he's one of the now top talents in our country,
Wow.
and he's friends with all those. I actually call them the young killers. Like they're all with zeros and they own all the belts and all the round. So I wish him all the best. I wish we might see him in UFC. So
Yeah.
all the best, brother.
All the best to you, brother. Hope you get that W.
Yeah,
And hope to see you in UFC
yeah.
soon, right?
Not UFC. First, we see him here as our guest.
Yeah.
And of course to see him in the UFC. Okay, thank you so much for having this podcast, second episode. Make sure, guys, to like, subscribe, and have all the comments out there. We're open to discuss anything.
And hit that buzzer to get all the
notifications. Yeah, of course. Keep that thing on.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was amazing, brother.
Yeah. My
Yalla.
pleasure.